You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
We're still doing Name That Movie Cult Classic. And let's go to the phones. Let's talk to Maureen in Mission Viejo. How has your Friday night been going so far, Maureen?
Hey, how are you? Pretty good.
Good. Ours is doing well. We're having a good time. I wish people could see what happens in the studio during the breaks. It's a show within a show. But I'm so glad I'm so glad you called in this evening. Have you played the game with us before at all?
Never. I listen all the time, and I just got to tell you, I'm getting a kick out of the disco stuff because I'm
good.
a little older than you, but I've met John Travolta several times in person.
Oh, you sound like you have some stories to tell. We got time. Go ahead and tell us a John Travolta story. Come on.
Well, I'm an LA girl, born and raised, and a transplant to the OC, raised my family there, and I met John Travolta at ABC Studios when I used to walk home from high school. We're talking Welcome Back Kotter days, and I met the whole cast when I came home, and it happened to be picture day. I was 16 years old, and there was John Travolta. I about died.
Vinnie Barbarino.
Oh, you know it, and I was madly in love.
But see, you couldn't get a selfie or anything back then because it was, the 1970s, so.
Well, I had a camera day at school, and I took pictures of Horseshack, the whole cast, John Travolta, and then I met him many years later at Cantor's on Fairfax. So he pulled up in a nice car, and there he was again.
I tell people all the time, as we get older, the only thing we have of value are the stories that we take with us that are specific to us. Those are ours, and no one else can have them. And Maureen, you just reaffirmed all that. So I thank you for calling in and telling us that story. Let's get to the game. Since you've never played before, and also since you're up first, you can choose any number between 1 and 10, and we'll play the corresponding clip.
Okay, 7.
Here comes number 7. Here we go.
The applause and drop your drawers. I'm George Nelson, and I'm here to set the city eat a beaner.
He's a live wire, though, ain't he?
All the money in a bag. What are you looking at, Grandpa?
Pardon me, George. You got a plan for getting out of here?
Sure, boys. Here's my plan. They ain't never seen ordinance like this. Thank you, folks. And remember, Jesus saves, but George Nelson withdraws. Go fetch the eau de Vator, Pete.
Listen, baby, my smells.
Who said that? What ignorant, low down, slanderizing son of a bitch said that? My name is George Nelson. Get me?
She didn't mean nothing by it, George.
George Nelson, not Babyface. You remember. And you tell your friends.
All right, Maureen. Do you have any idea what that movie is, or do you need a little bit of assistance?
I hear it. I know it. I know I saw it. Oh, my goodness gracious. I am drawing a blank. I need a little hint here.
George Clooney?
Oh.
Tim Blake Nelson? One of my favorite actors. John Turturro.
Old movie. Yes, I know. Oh my goodness!
TJ got a hint.
You remember the Soggy Bottom Boys?
There you go.
Oh, it's my husband's favorite movie. It's those 3 guys. I can see them.
I hope you get it right, since it's your husband's favorite movie. Is your husband around?
He loves. No, he's not here right now.
Oh, brother, he's not around?
No,
Where
he's a busy boy right now.
Think Shakespearean.
Yes, I know what it is. Oh my gosh, we've seen it so many times. Because
okay, if it's not sister, then it's your
brothers. Art thou or something like that?
You're right there. LMN What's the next
Oh
letter?
my gosh.
Oh, wow.
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
listen to me, Maureen. There's letter L. There's letter M. Then N.
Mm-hmm.
What's next after N?
LMNO.
Okay. So we'll say OH. That's the first word. O. Opposite of, not sister, but.
Brothers.
So you have O, brother.
O brother. Art thou?
You're missing one word. Not when, not why, not what, not how, but location.
Gosh. This is terrible. I feel like an idiot. Oh my
Where
goodness
is your
gracious.
Okay, GPS is going to tell you blank you're going.
Blank, you're going. Oh my God, I am totally.
No, we're going to drag you across the finish line, damn it. We're going to get you across the finish line.
Maureen, I'm going to ask you a question about location, and I want you to fill in the blank to my question. It has to do with where you are in your home right now. Blank, are you in your home right now?
I'm in my bedroom.
Don't answer the question. Fill in the first word. Blank, are you in your bedroom?
Where?
Oh, there we go. Okay, so put it all together. So we know O, brother.
Where? Oh,
Yeah.
brother, where? Are thou? Not thou.
F it, we'll take it.
We'll take it. Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Oh, brother, where art thou?
Thank you.
No, thank you, Maureen. Because you were getting heavy there, and I don't know how much further I could drag you.
Oh, okay.
No,
That's all right.
no.
I'm just so thrilled to death to talk to all of you. How exciting.
No, it's exciting that you called in. Seriously. We have fun with this, but we want everyone to also have fun with us. And thank you for being such a great sport.
Well, thank you for dragging me along.
Now, will your husband get to hear this at any point? Can you get him to the podcast so he can hear his favorite movie?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh, yeah. It is his favorite. He loves that movie.
And we'll see. You got to call us back sometime and tell us if he got mad for you not immediately knowing it.
Oh, yeah. He'll be very annoyed.
Well, Maureen, thank you so much for calling in tonight, and have a wonderful weekend.
Oh, you also, Mo. Thanks.
Bye-bye. It's Later with Mo Kelly. More calls. Name that movie called Classic.
You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
So let's get back to the phones. Chad in L.A., good evening. How you doing, sir? What you been doing?
I'm good, Mo. I'm good. Just chilling, listening to your show. All this great bumper music. It reminds me of my youth. My mom used to party at Studio 54 back in the day in New York, and I'm just digging all that music you're playing. Hopefully, maybe you guys can find music in the bush later on.
Hey, we'll try to do that. I remember growing up in that time, and I was too young to identify or enjoy something like Studio 54. They had the Playboy Club out here in L.A., and I always say that I was born at the wrong time. I wish I was born like maybe 10, 15 years earlier. The 70s decade was the best music decade in my mind, and I love disco music. I don't care what anyone says. But, Chad, thank you for calling in.
My mom took me to New York. I was living in New York. I went to Central Park concert. Donna Summers in the summer in the rain. Woo! One of the most epic concerts she's ever done. I was there when I was like maybe 10 years old, so it was a great.
We got to find some MacArthur Park or something. Yeah. We got to do some Donna Summer.
Yeah.
Chad, you can choose any number except number 7 between 1 and 10.
All right, let's go number 9.
Here we go.
So dear Mama Doll, was am I the truth agent?
What makes you tell the truth?
Mm-hmm.
Is it working?
Ask me questions that I normally would lie to.
Are we gonna die?
Yep.
I'd say it's working.
They're gonna shoot us in the head, or they're gonna torture us to death. Or they're gonna leave us here until the bomb blows
Harry!
up. 17 years.
Have you ever killed anyone?
Yeah, but they were all bad.
Chad, do you know that cult classic movie?
Well, I would have to answer for the first one by saying I am a man of constant sorrow. This one, I'll say it's Jamie Lee Curtis's most sexiest nerdy strip scene ever.
I was in love with some Jamie Lee Curtis. Yes. I was in love with some Jamie Lee Curtis after that scene. It's like, damn, Jamie, I didn't know you were holding like that.
How could you not know? She's always been like that.
I saw her differently.
She's always been like that, but that was a different light. Yeah,
that black thong was definitely a different light. Yes. Mm-hmm. Chad, thank you for being such a great sport and knowing that movie right off the top. Do you have any other plans for the weekend?
Well, hopefully maybe talking to you later on. I messaged you. I've got a film out in Holly Shorts, River of Grass. I'd love to talk to you about that more later.
I got your message. Yes, I'm going to reach out to you before the weekend is over. You got my word. We're going to set that up. Yes, done deal.
I would appreciate that. I love film. I make film, and this one, I'm glad I knew it. You've stumped me on the past on some of your other programs. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that one. But I'm glad I got this one.
I got you, my brother. I'll make sure I'll reach out to you.
All right, sir. Have a great one. Be safe.
Have a great one as well. Let's go to Grant in Lomita. Grant, what's up?
Hey. All right.
You ready?
First up, you need to do a Name That Movie Cult Classic Tubi edition.
Oh, my gosh.
And there are some gems on there, but there's one that I saw that I need the Rana report on. It is called How to Start a Small Business. It's about the dog-eat-dog world of midget wrestling. I'm telling you, it is a revelation.
Oh, sold.
That's all I got to say.
Oh, count me in. I'm in.
Mark, there's your homework assignment. Grant, your assignment is to give me a number between 1 and 10 with the exception of 7 and 9.
10.
Here we go.
Just don't panic. Owe it all up to her, but on her terms.
God, here come the terms.
As a woman, and just as proud to be a woman as she ever was. For I am not Emily Kimberly, the daughter of Dwayne and Alma Kimberly. No, I'm not.
I'm Edward Kimberly, the reckless brother of my sister Anthony.
Holy Christ! It's a phobia!
Edward Kimberly, who has finally vindicated his sister's good name. I'm Edward Kimberly. And I'm not mentally ill, but proud and lucky and strong enough to be the woman that was the best part of my manhood, the best part of myself.
That is one nutty hospital.
I knew there was a reason she didn't like me.
Commercial.
Cut it.
Grant in Lomita, my old stomping grounds. Do you have any idea what this classic movie is?
I know exactly what that is, and I am trying to decide, is that revelation better than the revelation in Mrs. Doubtfire or not? And I'm going to say Tootsie's revelation is better. That's Tootsie.
You got the right movie. And there is a conversation to be had because I'm going to lean towards Mrs. Doubtfire because the response from Sally Field, I don't think can be topped.
You love that. You love it.
Yeah,
I've heard you say it many times.
Yeah, I don't know if it can be topped.
And it's funny. I actually saw you for the first time. You were on CNN or CNBC or something like that.
I'll just say yes.
You look exactly what I thought you would look like. I always imagined you as a Mark Curry, and you kind of look like his kid brother.
Now, that's the first time I've gotten Mark Curry. I've gotten Ralph Tresvant from New Edition, got Chris Rock, different time in life. Somehow we look like each other. But I've never received Mark Curry's little brother. But I'll take it.
Mark Curry doesn't get any respect anymore, but he was good.
No. He gets respect from those who know comedy and know that he is him as a writer. No, he gets great respect from me. And I would tell him that anytime I saw him. But Grant, I have to run. I want to thank you for calling in and thank you for supporting the show. And maybe I have to put you in touch with Mark Ronner so you can make sure he follows up with that report. on Tubi.
Absolutely. I want the Rana report on that one.
Oh, don't you worry.
I don't know if that's good or bad. It's later with Mo Kelly. We'll have more recalls.
The whole time you would. The whole time.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miranda. Please
don't.
That never gets old. That never gets old. The whole time. The whole time. The whole time. KFI AM 640. We're live everywhere in the iHeartRadio app.
You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
Mr. Mo Kelly here. I hope you're having as much fun in your car or at home as we are here in the studio, cutting the rug, as they say, doing all the dances from the 1970s, as this is Disco Friday Night, name that movie cult classic edition. Let's go back to the phones. Marshall calling in from Van Nuys this evening. Marshall, good evening.
Hi. How's it going? I'm a big fan listener. I listened to it when it used to be only on Saturdays.
Well, I appreciate that. That's a long time ago because it went from Saturdays then to Saturdays and Sundays, and here we are Monday through Friday, leading into Saturday. Yeah. Marshall, thank you for always supporting me. I think we've spoken before, so I think you know how to play this game, correct?
Yep, I sure do. And if I don't win, I'm going to bring you a can of olives.
Well, that's okay because we're not playing for prizes tonight. So you're not going to win or lose. But you can give me a number, either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 8.
Let's try number 1.
Here we go.
Fight! Bring it! He's coming! Go home! Got him! Hey! No! Oh, I got him! I didn't miss him! Oh, yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ, Jack, he still hasn't got the plate. Don't fuck me! He still ain't touched the plate! The sucking call. You call me a sucker? No, I called me. I said it was a sucking call. You can't throw me for that. Well, you missed the tag. You missed the tag, buddy. You just spit on me. I did not spit on you. I did not spit on you. You're in the wrong business, Jack. You're Susan Roper. Yeah, right. You're pushing it, buddy. You pushing it. You want me to run you? I'll run you. Well, you want me to call you a sucker? You want me to call me a sucker? Pretty please, sucker, and you're out. Pretty please, call me a sucker, and you're out of here. You're a sucker. You're out of here. What the f*** is that?
I hope you could figure out what movie that was inside of all the cussing, Marshall.
I was just going to say you bleeped like 8 or 9 times on it. How am I supposed to figure it out? I thought if I'm listening on my phone, I could hear the bleep without the bleeps. Because I thought usually I hear stuff when I call in and I hear the radio. I can hear you guys talking what you don't put over the air sometimes.
Well, yeah, sometimes we miss some of the cussing. Yeah, I know. It's our fault. Do you need a hint?
I definitely do.
Okay. The star is Kevin Costner, and he's playing an aging catcher who is supposed to help an up-and-coming pitcher.
Field of Dreams?
No. And the pitcher was played by Tim Robbins.
Robbins?
Mm-hmm. Also had Susan Sarandon.
Wow. I'm trying to
I would be very mad if you didn't get this movie. I would call BS on it.
Let's see. Bull Durham.
There you go. You Googled soon enough.
You didn't hear me typing, did you?
No, I could hear your mind going through the.
You didn't say he couldn't get
No, you couldn't hear my mind. You couldn't hear my mind. I lost my mind long ago.
Oh, Marshall, look, there are no winners, there are no losers, there are no cheaters. It does not matter. You are successful nonetheless. I want to thank you for supporting us and thank you for participating tonight. I want you to have a wonderful weekend.
Okay, I'll have to hold off bringing you that can of olives, though.
Yeah, please don't.
He loves olives. He loves them.
Please don't. You can give them to Mark. He's the one who likes the olives.
So do I. I love olives.
There you go.
Oh my gosh.
Have you ever? Wait. You know what you might like? Not just a can of olives. Do you go to Gelson's at all?
Look, I don't have the money to spend on Gelson's. That's way out of my price range. It's for rich folks.
You don't have to buy a ton of them. Gelson's has an olive bar. It's a really nice olive bar. A couple other places. Even Ralph's Fresh Fare has. Do you have a Ralph's Fresh Fare by you? Or do you only have a Food for Less by you?
You think that I'm going to go to any grocery store to get some damn olives?
No. How about Erhan? You ever been to Erhan?
No, I have not.
You got to try going there. That's a trip.
Okay.
I didn't even know it was pronounced that way. I've been saying it wrong the whole time.
I'm not going there anyhow, so I don't need to know how to pronounce it. Marshall, I got to run, brother.
Bye.
Talk soon.
Errol Hahn?
Let's go to Mark in La Mirada. Mark, good evening.
Good evening, my KFI late night compadres.
What were you doing before you called in?
I'm driving home from Vegas, actually. I dropped off my pops, and now I'm heading, just passing Victorville, going home.
Okay. All right. So long as you are calling in safely. We don't want you to have to...
Yeah. In fact, you guys are keeping me awake, so thank God I got through.
Okay. All right. Well, let's do this. You can choose 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8.
Let's go number 8.
Here we go. Let me see, I got the right clip here. There it is. Here we go.
I was really worried. Where the f*** you been, man?
Sightseeing.
What'd you see?
Cops.
See the border?
Yes, I saw the border. What'd the TV say?
They're gonna apprehend us in about 48 hours.
We gotta figure out a way to get us across this damn border. The longer we stay here, our lives ain't worth shit. Here you go. We gotta get our asses into Mexico tonight. And Carlos is going to meet us there at the rendezvous tomorrow morning. And he and his boys, all of them, are going to escort us to El Rey. Where's the woman?
What?
What? The woman, the fucking hostage. Richard, where is she?
She's in there.
What the fuck is she doing in there?
Come here.
Richard, what's wrong with you?
Before you flip out, okay, let me just explain what happened, all right?
Explain it to me. I need an explanation.
Mark in La Mirada, do you know that movie? You should be able to recognize the voices.
Yeah, it's George Clooney, Quentin Tarantino, and that is the hottest that Selma Hayek has probably ever looked at.
Yes!
I'm going to say from dusk till dawn, baby.
Yes! Yes!
Every guy in here is shaking their head.
You don't understand. Selma Hayek was so damn fine in that movie. It should have been illegal.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness. And not that she's not hot now, but I'm saying then she was...
Exactly.
Oof. Did you remember anything about that movie?
I still get the heat from my wife from that exact movie. What are you watching?
Calm down, you guys.
It's basically porn. It's mind porn. Yes.
Yeah, borderline. Yeah, borderline soft.
It's a great movie. And in fact, it was one of those movies I didn't know who was going to make it to the end. I was actually surprised. You could...
Harvey Keitel,
right,
was genius. The whole part where he said only bikers and only truck drivers are allowed, and he goes, "Hey, I drive a motorhome. That's technically a truck."
It was a great movie, and you know what? One of my favorite characters in that was Sex Machine. I thought he was going to last longer than he did.
Yeah, when he said, "Let's get it on."
That's right. And he pulled out his piece.
Oh, yeah.
Never mind. Anyhow.
I remember that.
Yep. Mark, thank you for being such a great sport and a great contestant. Got to run, but make sure you call us again sometime soon.
God bless you guys.
Have a great weekend. Let's finish up. We got time. Let's get Gary in Redondo Beach. Gary, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you guys?
Look, we're having a time. They say this is work, but, it's not work. It's work, but it's not work.
Oh, it's fun. You don't want to quit doing it.
Look,
it's not work.
Hey, but we find time to have some fun with all this. Gary, you can choose 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6.
Let's go with number 5.
Here we go.
Come on, man. Get some jive going. Be cool. Shake it, but don't break it. Hey, man, how do I look? You look sharp, mister. I feel sharp. You hear? I feel like it's around midnight. You dig? Honest, get down. Get down. Feeling good. Feeling fine. Feeling real fine. That's it. Just loosen up those hips, sugar. All you buddies got a tight ass. Here, get that ass moving there. Out of sight. I'm a macaroni. Get down. I'm the king. Number 1, baby. I'm not.
Hey, you must be in pretty big trouble, fella. Oh, for God's sake, learn to keep clean.
I don't think we'll make it past the cops.
We'll make it past the cops. I just hope we don't see no Muslims.
All right, Gary in Redondo Beach. This has to be another of one of my favorite movies of all time. I don't want to give you any information unless you already happen to know it.
I have. Well, if I saw it, I was sleeping during this part of the movie.
Oh,
so
you weren't?
Never.
Oh, no. It is. The scene is legendary and also infamous in cinematic history. It stars Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor. And in this scene, Gene Wilder goes in the bathroom because they're trying to get past the cops, and he puts on shoe polish on his face to impersonate a black man, and he has to practice while Richard Pryor leaves for a moment, and he then comes out holding a radio to his ear with shoe polish halfway around his face, trying to act like he has some rhythm.
Oh.
Before they board a train.
That's the Silver Streak.
Yes, my man. Well done. Now, were you asleep through the movie? Because it seems like it rang a bell with you.
It did. I was thinking about it, and when you told me Gene Wilder and Pryor, I don't think they were in any other movies.
No, they did a few. They had Stir Crazy and a few others.
Oh, okay.
See no evil, hear no evil.
Yeah, they did a few. Yeah. And they were supposed to be, for people who don't know, they were supposed to be in Blazing Saddles together.
That would have been great.
Richard Pryor was the original actor that Mel Brooks wanted, and for whatever reason, either Richard couldn't do it, didn't want to do it, and then they got Cleavon Little.
Well, I enjoy listening to you guys, and I've been listening to you for a long time, most since you've been on Saturdays, and I really appreciate it.
Gary, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, sir.
You guys have a good one.
Have a great weekend. It's Later with Mo Kelly. KFI AM 640. We are live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. Now over to Mark Ronner. Hey, Mark, did you know that clip?
I did not. No, I thought it was something else.
I'm surprised. I thought you would know that one.
I was kind of in the ballpark, but then when you said it, everything made sense. And the fun trivia on that one is, who's the bad guy in that movie? It's Patrick McGowan from The Prisoner, Silver Streak.
That's it. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. Well, there you have it. Well, Mark Ronner has not only an encyclopedic memory, he has the news.
You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
Name that movie cult classic as we're down to the end. All right, who's going to step up inside the studio and do this last clip? And I know nobody knows it except maybe Stephen. He could look at the clips if he tried.
I can't play.
Okay. So Mark, Tiffany, and her fiance, TJ, it's up to you. Twala done left. I think he's already gone home for the evening, just left out.
Of course he has.
So you can choose 2, 4, 5, or 6.
Ladies first.
Oh, let's go with 5.
Here we go.
The tomatoes are coming, Sheriff, they're coming! My God, did you see that? A tornado flew right into us. You didn't see anything. You didn't hear anything. The pilot's still in there. Forget about the pilot. Come over here. I can't believe him. It's just too incredible. Kamikaze tomato. Tomatoes can't fly. Yeah, they can't eat people either, but they're doing one heck of a question.
Jim, go over there and talk to that sheriff and find out what the hell's going on.
Get over here. How bad is it?
Oh, sir, I definitely don't think it'll fly again. I'm not talking about that, you wiener. What about the tomatoes? Oh, well, we found 2 more bodies near the main road. But we pushed the tomatoes back to the north end. I don't think any managed to bust loose. They better not have. I want this thing contained. I understand, sir, but nothing seems to stop them. We tried chemicals, bugs, bullets. Nothing seems to work. Look, the president wants a complete investigation. We can't let this out. People will panic, that's what. You know whose ass is on the line? Yours, mine, and the entire ag department.
Tiffany Hobbs, you know what this movie is?
Let's go with number 4.
What if the president wants an investigation?
Come on, this is an easy one. You got this.
I thought you would have figured it out from the first 10 seconds in.
They kept saying the word.
Sure did.
Kamikaze.
Different word.
Tomato.
There you go.
Woo! Did I get it? Is that it?
What are the tomatoes doing?
The fighting tomatoes.
No,
What is that German?
No, that's the theme to the movie.
if you're not good, you're
Bad tomatoes. Rotten tomatoes.
if you're not holy, you're
Unholy tomatoes. Devilish tomatoes. Evil tomatoes.
Okay, we're just gonna pull you across
Evil?
the finish line. You've never heard of Attack of the Killer Tomatoes?
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Woo!
All right, this is the last one. Here's the last one. It's for TJ or Mark. We'll see if you can guess this.
I
This
didn't
is
need
not
your
easy
help,
one.
by the way.
Sure, you didn't. Here we go.
Isn't the universe big enough for both of us? What is wrong with you people? We could work together. Why be enemies? Because we're different? Is that why? Think of the things that we could do. Think how strong we would be. Earth and Mars together. There is nothing that we could not accomplish.
It sounds like Biden's speech,
Think
actually.
about
There's nothing we can't accomplish together as Americans.
Damn right.
Why destroy when you can create?
I hope if you guys get this wrong, I'll be so mad.
Well, I just need you to make sure that you follow it up with some Slim Whitman.
I will.
Okay. Come on, you got this.
Oh, is it me?
Yeah, you got it.
Mars Attack.
Yes.
Yes.
Q Tom Jones. Q Tom Jones.
That was easy.
Oh, you got a lot of nerve. You didn't
That
get
was
Attack of the
easy.
Killer Tomatoes.
The whole thing they
That was
said,
so
these
easy.
tomatoes are going to kill us.
Yeah.
They said tomatoes 8 times in that clip.
I was
thought it was
getting
too.
there.
How many other movies about homicidal tomatoes exist?
I think there's a sequel, so that's
Well,
one
we
of
don't
them.
watch
So at
TV,
least
so-
2. Yeah.
You
Okay.
didn't give
All
me a
right.
chance before you started mansplaining the movie.
No, you asked
there we
for
go.
clip number 4. I
There we
remember
go.
you had a chance. Are we done here?
Try to help, and we get accused of mansplaining tomatoes.
I know.
I don't
And on
believe
that note,
I don't even like tomatoes. You know that. That's why you did that.
how would I know? You chose the clip.
I said 4. Run it back.
No, how about we go home? It's later with Mo Kelly. We'll see you all on Monday. Be safe in between time. KFI AM 640. We're live everywhere. The iHeartRadio app.
You think we've got all the answers? Well, we've got news for you, Chief. No, seriously, we've got news right now.
KFI
And KOST HD2.
Los Angeles, Orange County.
Live.